writing clear, logical, and easy to read for the reader. We are going to talk about coherence and cohesion. Coherence is when your writing is logical and the ideas are clear. If the reader can identify the topic of each sentence and recognize how the topic's connected to the main idea, then your writing has coherence. For example, stop the video and look at this text about Mozart. The main idea of the text is that Mozart is a musical genius, but the topic of each sentence is not about the main idea and the sentences are not connected from one sentence to the next. This is an incoherent text. Now stop the video and read this version of the text. The topic of each sentence is clear and all the sentences relate back to the main idea of the text. This is a coherent text. Cohesion. Cohesion is about how ideas flow smoothly from one sentence to another. To understand this, stop the video and take a minute to read this text. The text is coherent, the ideas of each sentence are clear and they all relate to the main idea, which is about a father saving his son from a dingo or wild dog. However, did the sentences flow from one sentence to the next? It wasn't very interesting or easy to read. The sentences are short and simple, and there is a lot of repetition. Now, stop the video again and read a different version of the same text. Is it easier to read, and why? Hopefully, this text was a lot easier to read for you, and more interesting. Let's look at why. In the first text, there is a lot of repetition of the same subject and object. For example, father and baby son are repeated several times. But if we look at the second text, the same person is referred to in many different ways. For example, we can use subject and object pronouns. Because it is clear to the reader who the subject is, we can just say he. And it is clear here the text is about his son, so we can use the pronoun him. We can also use possessives. For example, his is used instead of the father's. There are also many different words and phrases you can use to refer to the same subject. For example, the son is referred to as son, baby, child, and the most interesting and informative, 14-month-old baby. When we use different words to refer to the same subject or object, these are called referents. Another thing you can try is connect the ideas in the text more. In the first example, there are just short, simple sentences. But in the second text, ideas are connected by conjunctions like and. So to review, to write coherently, make sure the idea of your sentences are clear and that all your sentences are clearly connected to the main idea. To make your text flow smoothly from one sentence to the next, or to write cohesively, avoid repetition by using different words or reference to refer to your subjects and objects, and use conjunctions to connect your ideas.